You want a guy like him who's going to bring that extra X factor. So here we have it, 2026 new paiN Gaming. Can they hold back the promising BetBoom boys? Snow is not going to find his first. It's NQZ and Big Uzera from within this site to catch a kill apiece. And we go man advantage for paiN as NQZ clips another one. A little bench smoke push. Magnajez thinking he would get tricky with it. Now, Boomich thinks he's going to be fancy as well. Problem is, brother, you don't have the bomb. That's sitting back on Palace. This is going to be a very difficult 1 versus 3, but he does have all the time in the world, at least.
And a USP.
paiN takes a tag down to 70. Boomich still trying to work the body here, looking for a way in. Those Berettas, though, up close. Oh, they're just gunning for it. And you're going to slowly take all his angles away. But they'll cut this down to 30 seconds. Boomich going to keep on trying. Soon he's going to run out of ammo.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest problem. 20 shots left, and there you have it. The bench player gets that one over the line. So it will be paiN to kick this off with a CT pistol win. That's one of those times where they rode the hide from Austin, where they were a shocker. Get into the top 8 of the playoffs, get into semifinals at the expense of Furia as well in that quarterfinal head-to-head. But yeah, Budapest, you know, they played very few games. They kind of rode the high of Austin in terms of VRS, and then they slipped through as the one stage 3 team for the Americas, and it wasn't what they wanted. So they start 2026 with kind of a low point, and we'll see what their recovery looks like. Right here versus the first gun round of BetBoom, though. 5v3. Oh, excuse me.
And I guess that's, you know, that's ultimately why they make these roster moves. Yeah, 5v3. It's looking like a quiet death here for BetBoom on this round. They can't group up for a B split. They have a lineup cat. We'll see if Boomich can cross. It looks like they're going to let him. And
VSM's reposition could have gotten awkward. Oh, but he keeps it clean. Nice double kill up into the apartments, shuts down that hope of the split coming through, and it's going to be a clean sweep of this. 5 players up for paiN. You couldn't ask for a better first gun round.
Yeah, yeah. And so I'm really thinking about, like, VSM, they don't think too much about what their expectations were, what they prepared for exactly. Right. They just, like, do it live. And I think that's, like, the best part about the team.
Yeah, it should be their motto, kind of. paiN Gaming, here and now.
Here and now.
For better or for worse at times. Quick sidearm entry frag coming out from the ramp. Snow can't do everything on his own, so he'll lean back and let them try to go for the cross. Bomb is there on Boomich, kind of gets stalled out.
Because they blocked the jungle smoke.
Yep, nicely done. Makes it very awkward. And still, Boomich able to cross. Gets the plant in just barely. Frag with his name on it. Siren down to 19 health. And Artfrost's going to make this interesting with a Tech 9 kill. Serves up a distraction for Siren to pounce on. Now he gets the upgrade. Definitely small moments of promise there for BetBoom in this one. All kicked off with that Tech 9 ramp entry.
Yeah.
They make the most of it. You know, for a second, it felt like Boomich was going to be cut off from the bomb site. No plant, etc. I still remember Monacy's reaction first time on Mirage when he was able to shoot through the vent without breaking it.
Right,
You know, that used to just be a plate, essentially, half invisible. Opening kill comes from Window, because NQZ is going to spam an AK top mid and somehow find Magnajez's forehead.
I know, there's a guy on this team who I feel like he's the most consistent, getting better and better as well.
Also one of their big X factors on the big stages, right? We've seen NQZ hit the playoffs and be a real beacon of hope for paiN, even in some hard-to-stomach losses. Ooh, Dilladez, love this. Keeps his head tucked down just long enough, and we'll find paiN floating. And there's no real commitment behind that, but it definitely makes this round more doable for BetBoom. That one's for you, paiN. Incendiary to the Palace, where 3 players group. And Big Uzera down with just the one.
Good entries. Not easy there for Siren. Rotate's going to be tough. They coming for it.
Stuck behind the flames, so jungle gets held off. VSM still finds an angle with a chance to duel, but it's 9 health shaved off Artfrost. His missed shot, though, lets VSM take another look. VSM, you can see him just kind of crawling forward here, applying that pressure by his presence, by his flashbang. You see that jump spotting Palace play, and now that sets this up for Snow to arrive. VSM getting a kill at the same time. Artfrost missing some critical shots here. Couldn't stop VSM's approach. Misses his chance to just straight up kill Snow, who's going to tap that bomb and try to cause Artfrost to force this peak one more time. Snow can't manage with the defuse, so Artfrost plays his hand the way he can and wins it off of time. But you're going to get Snow surviving, all of BetBoom cleared out, and a couple of critically missed op shots.
Both sides of mid, waiting for this attack to come in. Let's see how it pans out. Let's see if it pays off.
Snow to confirm they're back there. VSM confident for the clear on Cat. Still, Pyria sitting up top, and he should be able to find an angle. They're not going to expect both to be pressed up catwalk like that. Usually VSM runs a risk like that. It's because you've got your committed B anchor, but they play it blind and it works. biguzera dying empty-handed though. That's what gives man advantage back over to BetBoom. Felt like paiN had all the right numbers in the right places, and still BetBoom fight out of that with an edge.
So this one comes a NQZ's in ticket, but maybe he can't make a move just yet.
He lets him know he's here. He's burning the bomb plant. Artfrost's gonna have to come back at this in a second, and if that connector smoke fades, suddenly it's problematic. This changes up the proposed plant position. Diladez sticks it on the opposite side of triple, and now NQZ hunting him down as the Palace player doesn't cover. Good critical shot landed by NQZ. No counter-opper in the form of Artfrost this time. We said that. Limited economy forces him to the AK, and it feels like right now, Pyria's worried about jungle, confirms it. Artfrost didn't see his counterpart, and so he goes for the peek, picks up the frag, takes damage out from Palace. BetBoom, much needed second round here. Thought of getting reset scary. Siren from the same post plant, trying to get both. Low HP, he'll do so.
Somehow.
Finds the first one in the open, and then finishes off the little that was left towards stairs.
Ooh, that's pretty huge. Obviously here from Siren, that's a massive clutch. I mean, this situation where their money would have been ruined. It's another kind of bait setup. They're playing fence, but then they have someone jump spotting B. I feel like coming up cat would be really good.
Hello.
Oh,
easy pickup for NQZ.
Too easy of a death, I feel like.
Fire in front of this commitment as well, and Artfrost is going to be worried about any more pressure in mid because now he's alone. So VSM, we've seen great shooting out of this M4 on holds previously. This time keeps his head tucked down and lets biguzera find the first duel. Still ready for the attempted cross, and it's a little awkward. He hears the drop, then the top player peeks instead, and so it's the confirmed bomb plant as they've lost that cat support in the meantime. paiN coming into this 3v2 retake of the B site.
This could be a crucial moment in the match here for BetBoom if they can survive this.
Diladez locked into the bench, Siren over towards Arch. And all three members of paiN about to come barreling out through market. They'll find the bench kill first. Another clutch needed of Siren, already with a 1v2 to his name. He's concerned about catwalk, but now it's just the bomb site that's gonna draw attention. And he had the information on both, but the duels will get away from him, and paiN will fight their way to their next round, establishing the 5-3 lead.
And it's a 10-second stick, but with time to spare, so.
We also didn't get to see it, but however Artfrost died on catwalk, he was the one player that got up, right? But was it not a point of that post plant.
But again, they didn't smoke top con.
Now we're gonna go into the A execute, or at least the attempt with the grenades, able to exit past the fire that finds the front ramp. And Pyria's gonna find players to blindside. Oh, very clean round with the triple into Magnojez. Cherry on top as the bad Molotov on sandwich costs BetBoom big time.
I think we could say we're pretty impressed by the aim of the new guys so far.
Yes, sir, yeah.
VSM's B-hold, Pyria in a few of these rounds now. Yeah, this half might have been soiled here for BetBoom. They had to work so hard just to get their 3 rounds and didn't. Oh, nice shot. Momentum, I thought. Wait a second. We'll see if that period damage matters now.
Uh-oh, biguzera gonna let this pressure come to VSM instead. We said that the aim of the new guys has impressed us. Well, VSM could have a shooting gallery ahead of him, one that is unarmored.
They know it's A now.
Snow's gonna confirm it. Diladez gets a second off of that Desert Eagle. And now that bomb's got a chance to plant on the other side of triple. Not the round you want to give away here if you're paiN. Finally starting to pull ahead. And now there's an AK in Boomich's paws.
One more kill and it's over here.
A little utility for this retake as well, right? One incendiary. Biguzera's gonna burn Boomich out. That's at least the AK down, and Siren loses his head. He's not able to find a Desert Eagle kill. Artfrost will. And a second. Takes that off MagnoJez after that early nade damage. 4 Deagle kills come out from BetBoom. A double out of Dilladez. And Artfrost with a couple of his own.
That is a total game saver. On the round that they're saving, that's that second shot from Artfrost. Was he jumping? Ooh, and another frag. Very nice round here from both of them, to be honest. MagnoJez peek. Cue it up. Oh, beautiful.
See ya.
So good.
Just as the other M4 was trying to go back to market. So, through the smoke. Just needs to see a sliver. This guy was 1-9 ahead of those 2 frags. And while Snow will catch 1, in the meantime, it's a triple. MagnoJez, huge moment.
That's awareness, man.
Solo B entry. Dilladez there to help out finally. Never count yourself out, folks.
Yeah,
1-9 coming into this round takes up the responsibility of cracking open that B bomb site. And now BetBoom have a very real chance at moving into the CT half, tied at 6 rounds all.
Yes, one got ripped from their hands. That's just massive X factor on these last 2 rounds from an assortment of BetBoom players. And the final kill as well. No saves, majority up.
NQZ, one of 2 MP9s here inside of ladder. And Boomich, he's got the jump on him now.
Big time.
Clears that out, doesn't take a lick of damage in return. And a Deagle announcing itself inside of the window shouldn't be enough to scare BetBoom. You've got Snow with the second MP9 underneath balcony. But this hard commitment up connector already. Again, it feels like BetBoom play with no fear. They've earned this advantage. They just know somebody's got to be somewhere, and they'll find him. Once again, just toppled with ease. Into the cat plant. Artfrost holding flank. It's going to be this arrival from VSM, but it's just the pistols left for paiN now.
They built up so much momentum and end on such a high here. Could be 5 alive to close the half.
3 rounds off of the back of that Desert Eagle round. That's what they're building towards. Biguzera's got other ideas, though. He'll show them how to use it. 2 Deagle shots of his own, and again, a Hail Mary moment for paiN to just try to hold on to this lead. Problem is, no kits from the get-go, and once they get on the scene, they'll be laid out. So, BetBoom, off of the back of the Deagle round, 3 in a row to close this 6-all. So it's not like we have one of the big, heavy favorites. It doesn't feel like a sour upset where one team starts the year really poorly and we just want to spit on them. No. Just me?
Just you. I'm spit.
Players jumping out from Palace trying to get footholds on this A site. But Artfrost is going to live and die behind this triple box. And he does both. Puria's going to clear him out. Bit of a wall bang on that one from the Glock to kill it off. And Biguzera's 10 HP now equal to that of Dilladez. So we've got an edge here for paiN, but they don't hard commit. They're going to reset that bomb back around Palace. And I mean, they've got more than a minute with this 4v3.
That's the position BetBoom don't want to be in. Need a great shot here from Dilladez to shake things up.
Yeesh. Needed more than that, unfortunately. So they take their sweet time and still come through with it.
That's very good from Puria. Instead of just like playing back, they needed this bit of map control.
Ooh, well, they also needed to hold on to it. We go back even, not even. In fact, Biguzera's low HP. This is a real liability for paiN all of a sudden. But a blindside here from NQZ finds the right timing. And again, he has the responsibility because his in-game leader's low. But Biguzera still all good for the shot in the back of the head. Pops up when he needs to. And that's going to be a secured pistol for paiN and a 7-6 lead that comes with it.
Just good fundamentals on display after getting half an attack through, coming out with a man advantage.
Forced by situation for BetBoom under siege here. Gonna try to just push that 5-7 to top Palace and drop a smoke. The 5-7 can hang on to the corner. Things could get weird, but he goes out for the swing and instead will be the first casualty. All while Artfrost hasn't been able to line anything up with that scout. Bomb a bit timid to cross from Sandwich for the time being. They're very concerned about Connector, but this is an all-in from BetBoom, the 4 remaining players on ticket.
They're waiting a while, though.
Ooh. They'll shave a player off the pack that tries to run down jungle. Suddenly, this MP9 bursts through with a double. Huge moment for Siren. Biguzera at a man disadvantage versus 2. brings it back, kills the SMG, and then doesn't finish Art Frost just yet. Pistol gets the job done. He dodges the scout shot, and while Siren goes big with the SMG, unfortunately, Art Frost's scout left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, definitely, and he's definitely hit some shots too, so we thought he had another one in the chamber, but this is Siren just having another really high impact situation, but it just countered very well. paiN took a long time to get this bomb planted. They were trying to be safe, but there's definitely a fine line between too safe and making the right move. Either way, BigUzera saves them.
Minimal losses for the BetBoom side of things as they lost that last round too, so small silver linings build up to a real chance at drawing this game back.
That was a perfect grenade. 55 damage on VSM.
Boomich takes the back sights, and Snow's got a very quick trade frag on that one. And there's nobody else inside of A to defend this. Connector smoke, jungle smoke. It's the right utility to keep BetBoom off this bomb site, give that space over, and this time no hesitation.
Yeah.
You know, with the smokes additionally, and that player in the corner, they just jump on that bomb plant. They don't want to fall victim to what happened last time. And now NQZ rather, takes a ton of damage through that wall bang. Good pressure coming out for BetBoom, trying to like soften things up, prime themselves for the retake, all while the stairs player slips through that smoke. Snow crossing paths with an opponent puts him in a tough spot. He'll take the kill back, but now has to worry still about this cat clear coming, and that's gonna be him down at the hands of Art Frost. Man advantage, BetBoom on the retake. Kick and push goes well. BigUzera 1v3, bomb on the right side of triple. No, excuse me.
I don't think
on the short side.
Oh, they've got it.
Yo, wow. Good. Able to defuse that with not a lot of time left over. BetBoom's retake comes through with 2 survivors.
I'm just seeing great kills out of Siren. Like in all of these situations, anytime that a round could be won, but you need a great peek out of Siren. So many set plays out of paiN, mostly successful, and like even when they're not like that, it's still very close. Ooh. Oh, that's a mistake and a half.
MagnoJez caught in window.
So we'll keep an eye on this. And there goes the advantage.
Four-player clump towards the B sites. The call here for paiN. You lost your catwalk up. It's all in apartments. Art Frost not able to kill it, but Siren one and done. Another critically missed shot by Art Frost. Will collect it on the third at least. Bomb hits the ground, and there goes the Opper. Fast flank held back by NQZ. He gets wind of Boomich down through the underpass. Oh, no clutch given over to Dilladez to survive for paiN off of the back of losing their cat player. We're thinking tough go. You know you're going to have to slam up against the Opper, but critically here for paiN. But with the amount of set pieces we've had out of paiN, the smoke executes and whatnot, you'd think if utility starts falling on Art Frost's head, he could wind up being in another one of those tough holds where vision gets taken away. And if he misses another critical couple of shots, all of a sudden paiN are going to be barreling on top of him. MagnoJez inside of the ladder room gets first blood. It's flashbangs coming out from the windows. VSM's killed Dilladez over towards Cat. Ooh, Art Frost, good first shot. Siren here to help him, and this seems to be going swimmingly. paiN just kind of faltering on the exit attempts. Art Frost never loses his line, goes more aggressive after the first frag, and BetBoom sitting back.
Oh, nice find out of MagnoJez. He started to get his kills up after the, I think it was a 1-in-5 start.
Art Frost more comfortable on the angle now with the teammate in con with him. Could just sit here for a little while. We'll see how long he is able to stick around.
It's a position where NQZ can only help so much. He's got the bomb here at top mid. Oh,
wow.
Oh, my goodness.
BigUzera steps into the op scope, blows Art Frost's head off.
They blocked the bottom con smoke as well.
And this smoke on catwalk's kind of giving free reign over to Connector. They're hoping that they won't push this, but paiN are not afraid of your utility pressure, and Dilladez, preoccupied with both sides of jungle, could lose timing on this.
Yeah, they can't run from every piece of utility because they're losing grasp on the A site.
boomich was pushing ramp moments ago, but now he starts to double back. He didn't see anything, so he can stick into the corner. Dilladez bests one inside jungle. boomich found out, and he can now walk in. He's gotten his kill, and it's critical that he stays alive here because his teammates dropping all around him nearly with the lineup, and instead, it's going to be a Siren clutch demanded of BetBoom.
With the game he's had, I wouldn't be surprised if he figures this out. 1 HP on Pyria.
Bomb planted by NQZ, comes off of it with AK in hand. NQZ will yet again be first contact. This is a huge move. Pyria trying to wrap back around Palace. This could give great timing over to Siren, who has crawled his way to triple, who could damn well blindside NQZ. It boils down to timing, and he hits that headshot in a second.
Comes down to Pyria, 1 health.
Up through Palace. Does this reposition pay off? Will Siren read it? Absolutely not. And lovely stuff from Pyria. 1 health, and he doesn't fade back into the Palace, doesn't let the pressure mount. M4 is across the board. No op for Artfrost. No op on NQZ either. And already this pack of players moving their way out middle. Magnajez along that catwall's got support right behind him, and also that quick distraction offered through Connector. Man advantage taken, but half of the health bars of 2 BetBoom players down low already. And Dilladez is gonna get stuffed inside of Connector. Feels like Magnajez needs to make another move here, him or boomich. Problem is, both, again, half health.
Oh man, going back to B, that actually might be it.
And clean CS played by paiN in their first outing of 2026. Can't really identify a bad call from Biguzera throughout this. They use those flashes to cross over. They don't wait for smokes, and they hit instant headshots across the board. Pyria in this paiN jersey looks great. 22 kills to his name as Bomb goes down 4v2. And they've just done a successful job of dodging Siren and Artfrost, who just mingled here on Catwalk as that A-bomb site was taken over. You know, a crawl the entire time, no audio cues given, but then when it's time to go, all of paiN will jump. They swing into those angles, they hit rippers as far as headshots go, and now Snow locked in behind them with 3 teammates already anchoring this one. So desperate attempt thrown forward, and ultimately this ends on just a very clean game of Counter-Strike coming out from paiN. Both pistols, full conversions, and Artfrost's clutch has no time to be completed, so paiN should be proud about this one. It's not every day that paiN come into a game and play their best CS, but at the start of 2026, they show us a fantastic look.
It's a new year.
And we're gonna start it with a Zeus, huh? Get him.
Yeah.
VSM.
Oh, man.
Shocking surprise when he hits that A-bomb site, and it's still able to bring it back. No way. Biguzera out through Squeaky with the double. And they know that boomich is in the site. He's the guy that got the Zeus. He gets a Zeus kill, a headshot frag.
They've lost him.
No way they lose track of him. Sure, they'll hunt him down. Triple kill from Biguzera to take that back. That's a 3v5.
Yeah, it's 3v5. It's a position where the site that gets taken is where boomich gets the kills. You know, it's like really high impact right away.
Still an op on Artfrost, so really no shame in buying it 1 round prior. Magnajez seeing that utility come out. It's a good distraction for Snow to try to cheat through smoke. And Dilladez catches an angle from outside to get that trade frag. Pressure on Siren. They're already in sight. Biguzera killed one up above.
What an exec.
Before Siren comes through and clears sight. 3 versus 1 at a minute 26. This round, 30 seconds, Launders. Utility through the rooftop of the A site to set a challenge here for the MP9s pressed up. We got a bit of a Squeaky emphasis here. Oh, Biguzera turning, anticipating something, and instead just gets blindsided by the smaller guns. boomich's upgrades free inside of the hut, and that's a bomb dropped on boomich's feet as well. 15 on the clock. boomich lands the off shot, and then he decides to come and take this duel. Still enough time to win this, but somebody's gonna go get that bomb. It's gonna be Snow to sprint in and try to nab it. He's got the cover given by VSM, and its bomb plant's gonna go down. Comes up, health advantage on Frost, missed shot, pistols out, spam from down beneath him, And Artfrost just trying to cause panic here as it's pistols on both sides. The sniper wins it from up above, but just barely. BetBoom.
Oh, I wanted to see if there was a smile on Snow's face. It was just such an awkward situation.
Don't want to waste that triple kill from Boomich.
Those already shades of Mirage with the nature of this round win.
Yeah, it's the exact same scoreline too. A chaotic first one where it comes down to the 1v1.
Nice.
But NQZ is going to hit the ground immediately at the start of round 6. Artfrost finding his mark. A couple more bodies floating around outer.
Uh-oh. Careful, Artfrost.
Felt like he would have been on a silver platter there, but Snow's going to be onto the op, picked up off NQZ's dead body, and then right back to the rifling outside.
Oh, what?
Change of pace is beautiful.
That is sickening.
Furia comes through with a double headshot, cracks the door wide open inside of that A-bomb site, and they're going to run that bomb right in. Thank you, good sir. A 5-1 start here on map 2 as well.
Yeah, excuse me with that pre-clear. That's crazy, but still a chance.
We got one trying to come through on main.
Oh,
Heaven being held by Ben. BigUzera, dude, twice now. 2 rounds in a row. He is caught unprepared. Switching between guns haphazardly. VSM now tasked to come up with the clutch. You know you've got one locked into the vent. He's got to take a look towards the site. He's got to close that distance. 2v3 retake out of BetBoom.
Yeah.
What's BigUzera doing?
I don't know. I mean, it's like the in-between timing on the push. They didn't think that a retake was going to take place right there, but as we can see from the time, they needed to make it happen right away.
Magnajez really the hero in all of that. Comes through with everything. The kill on BigUzera is the one that just lets him tuck into the cover and then forces VSM's hand.
Oh, he's still going. Oh my goodness.
Going deep on this one. All the economy mostly on the line here for paiN. And another recovered 4v5 situation. Great shot from VSM off top silo to kill Magnajez.
They're doubling down, but they're in mini already.
Oh, they've crossed paths. BigUzera gets around it through the smoke, and Boomich just kind of lost outside. Still trying to pick up the scraps outer, and doesn't get anything for his efforts. Diladez didn't know player down beneath him. BigUzera staring up. Bomb inbound, crossing over from the vents, and BigUzera's here, making up for it with a kill and a critical. Space taken through main to crack open A. And Snow giving us another example of his impact on Nuke. T-side, 9-5 his start. Pressure now shifts back to BetBoom's shoulders with all their money in this one. And already down to 4 grenades for the entire team. Awkward for Snow there, caught climbing up onto the railing. He actually chases him, makes sure he really runs. Artfrost's got utility trickling towards him into the ramp room. Blinded, he'll have to give up that angle. Takes the Hail Mary, but no damage done in return. Duel outside for VSM. Front garage. Oh, leaves a little to be desired in that one. There's still a chance that paiN take that B bomb site by storm and could rob the round away with it.
Plant's going down quick, and they have an outside lurker. We'll see how Snow gets into the mix.
Nice spam.
What a spam. And they're watching for him, but this is going to kill the clock a little bit.
Now Snow's starting to try to join this. Oh, he finds the timing to perfection. Siren dead to the headshot. Boomich will get the trade towards Secret, but they lost Magnajez on the retake. Artfrost from single, Boomich on double. Top silo held, and always a position to catch retakes off guard. So difficult to exit that door and predict this.
Yeah, especially if you have ramp control, it's such a good spot to play.
Now suddenly paiN, 6-2 lead.
Yeah, they're just crushing right now. On the paiN that starts winning their map pick, they might go farther than quarters.
Yeah, 2026 could damn well be theirs for the taking.
Well, it would be off the basis of like an easier bracket run maybe,
okay.
But winning one hard match.
Right.
And I say that because like lots of majors are won that way, right?
Yeah.
You know, you need a good draw, but because of how they've shown they can actually stand up to the test of high pressure matches specifically, I feel like that's one of the biggest tests, you know?
Okay, sure.
Like take a look at Falcons, like a way better team, way better individuals, but it's the pressure that keeps them out of winning.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to go so big, but I like the reasoning. Again, you know, you don't expect it, and I think that's exactly what your answer encapsulates. Yeah, for me, I want to see them at the very least win a trophy. Because I think their counterparts in Legacy did exactly that in the last season of CS, and because of how flat Legacy were in Budapest, we kind of stopped talking about them at the end of the year. But that really is, to me, paiN's kind of now #1 rival. Whether there's good camaraderie between the teams or not, when anybody regionally surpasses you, you want to claw that back, and paiN have always been those guys. The #1, you know, at least full South American team.
Yeah, that's the other part of it for me. I think there was this like the Furia CEO saying like we wouldn't be able to win a major with Brazilian players, and I just outright think that's crazy. I think it's totally possible.
Our Frost, hold on though, because he's got 2 shots and a player dropping into the backside. But VSM and Snow are going to find those lurky frags. 6 on the clock, they've got to kill him.
Oh, they do. They do kill him. Does he survive long enough if he gets that frag? Staying opposite vent? Yeah, it's tough. Maybe a chance.
Yeah.
We just see this random ceiling out of them that you don't get out of a lot of other teams.
Well, today I feel like we're seeing an early ceiling maybe for this team. Not to say this is their absolute limit, but just their potential is on full display.
Oh yeah,
I mean, tearing through BetBoom. I really thought that this game was going to be, I mean, look at the odds, right? We don't often talk about bookmakers coming into a game all the time, but this was one where BetBoom had the favorites. And we were just thinking that, you know, with recency, with how flat paiN looked back at the major, with a new roster, you know, paiN are actually somebody who have taken time to onboard previous pieces, right?
Definitely.
And today's game is just a great showing that this one's seemingly clicking out of the gate. First official of this 5, and it's very promising.
And sometimes a good debut is just a debut, but also it's better than not having a honeymoon.
Furia showing us that this guy's no fluke. I'd just use the end of your gun, really. Probably easier than finding a coat hanger. But hey, to each their own.
There's probably a lab coat hanging up somewhere they could find.
MagnaJez gonna find timing. Clears out behind main. Is it 1 for the road for BetBoom? VSM's on the hunt. You hear the rumblings of the 8 commitment, but really well-timed peaks here for MagnaJez. So BetBoom just looking for that one last round. Hilariously, they try to rush in the round prior, thinking that's the key. Instead, you sit back, lurk out, and the best round from BetBoom comes at the very tail end of the half. 3 rounds on a CT side. Doesn't feel like paiN's debut will be spoiled tonight. They've gotten dangerously close to main. They're going to try to jump and get right through, but first kill goes paiN's way. Not expecting him to come and attack these other 2, but they're getting caught now from both sides. BetBoom looking to recover somehow, somewhere, some way, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Main pressure to end this. 4 for 4 in the pistols.
4 for 4.
And they've converted all 3 of the previous pistols too.
Man, yeah, that's just too many rounds.
And sure enough, you know, we mentioned it at the start of a T side. He went crazy.
Crazy.
Over and over again. Now
it kind of reminds me of like Yakinder, where it's like, you know, his playstyle's really good for this game. He just needs the right team for it. But
crazy
right now we're talking about, BetBoom actually just snuck all the way into lower. They have nobody to fight at all. Not a single rotation from paiN. Okay. Not a single point of damage. Oh, just kidding.
And QZ gets rocked. MagnaJez gonna pay the cost for that one, but ultimately into the save will go, and BetBoom have a little more to work with. Very gentlemanly of just give paiN, you know, for paiN to give a round up like that.
We'll take lower, you take upper.
Go ahead. Move downstairs. And I think if we hadn't had such a great game of Counter-Strike already out of paiN, and if we didn't know they were a very capable Nuke team to begin with, a moment like that's where you go like, oh god, this is going to be a bad half.
He just killed 3 of them.
And himself to the bomb. So it's not even cost-effective in the end.
Yeah.
Siren tucked into Squeaky.
Those 3 kills, man, and you see how low grenades BetBoom already on.
They're going to try to take this test towards ramp. VSM steps up to the challenge.
That was nice.
Boomich is going to drop Furia.
Yeah, that's pretty big, and no one actually went down ramp. NQZ is a really quick rotation here.
No, VSM's down there.
I mean, BetBoom didn't follow them there.
Right.
Oh, Oh, is he going to open the door?
Didn't yet. Boomich gets clipped by the Opper. MagnnoJez has taken position up in heaven. And you saw NQZ just worried about the door. But
Wait,
the
he's not clearing
Ventuck,
everything.
oh, he's going to come right down. NQZ standing there ready for it. Oh, that's gross. Felt like they were on the brink of something, but instead everybody from paiN just cautious enough and clean enough with the shots to make sure that none of those moments get away from them.
The awareness has been really good.
Yes, sir.
And all their deaths last round of VSM as well. That's just going to sting.
Counter-terrorists win.
That's the money they've got to defend against this series.
And MagnnoJez is already up in heaven, so you'd think he probably would have found somebody. And this is all that's going to keep them in the game for now. BetBoom working the Galil and AK-47 setup. Already down to 4 pieces of utility as well. And they're going to go down into the 4 versus 5 at that. 17-8 sits Snow.
I feel like this is... Teams quietly got to 17, I feel like.
Most of it fueled by that T-side start. Desert Eagle finds a back turned, but it doesn't come for free. MagnnoJez losing teammates over his shoulder, and Snow will happily take this duel right back to his opponents outside. Art Frost in anticipation's about to turn, and that is a freebie. Bomb down, 4v2. Unfortunately here for BetBoom, coming in as favorites, they get absolutely trounced by paiN. Snow trying to finish this off, goes 19-9 on the game. This is a phenomenal debut for a team that we didn't see a lot of in the second half of 2026. They power up off of the player break and show us real promise. Can we believe in paiN again? It's a comfortable kickoff for 2026.